The word SLAM is the key. It has 4 letters, SLAM, which stands for simplify, leverage, accelerate, and multiply. Now, simplify means that you're constantly looking for ways to simplify your work and your personal life. Just like when you go to work, you're constantly looking for the shortcuts. Well, we teach a series of re-engineering principles. How do you take a look at your life and dramatically simplify it so that you're getting more and more done with fewer steps? We show that every additional step in any process dramatically increases the complexity of the process and the length of time it takes to do it. So we show people a whole new way of thinking in terms of simplification. And there's much more to it than that. The second is leverage. How do you leverage yourself? How do you leverage yourself times other people, times other people's knowledge, times other people's money, times other people's energy, times other people's skill, and so on? Because all successful people leverage themselves. They use themselves leveraged against other people to get vastly more done than the average person. I worked for a gentleman once who built a company that had 10,000 people working for him. These were his leverage. He leveraged himself times these people and ran a multi-million dollar business as a result. Well, the third letter, accelerate, means do it faster. And we find that you can do a task slowly or quickly with the same level of quality. So we find that all successful people move fast. All unsuccessful people move slowly or when they get around to it. And the fourth letter is multiply. How do you multiply yourself? How do you delegate? How do you outsource? How do you eliminate? How do you downsize? How do you use every resource in your environment to multiply your ability? And these are the 4 keys: simplify, leverage, accelerate, and multiply, that enable people to go from rags to riches in 1 generation.
Wow, that's wonderful. And the idea of accelerate, again, to get to that idea, because just knowing you, I know you're a person that has the ability to act very quickly. Do you recommend to people that basically whenever they have an idea or something to work on, that they take some little action on it immediately? Is that one of the steps to doing that?
We teach a complete process of time management. It's a little bit different from other people, but it basically forces you to think through everything you have to do before you begin. Other than that, you'll have a tendency to react impulsively. Okay. And if you react impulsively, you'll find yourself spending more and more time on items of less and less value. Right. And pretty soon the day is gone and you haven't accomplished anything of importance. So therefore, the key to acceleration is to be very clear about what's most important and then do it quickly and do it now.
Great. Okay, that's a great distinction. In your program, Focal Point, you state that the greatest skill required of people in the new economy is flexibility. Can you explain why that is, and how do you recommend someone develops this skill if they don't feel they're very flexible now?
Well,